This is the weather forecast video for Saturday, February the 4th, 2012. Let's take a look at the satellite image from last evening. You can see the big storm right in the smack dab center of the country, producing snow and blizzard conditions over Colorado, Kansas, Nebraska, and thunderstorms from Missouri into Arkansas, Oklahoma, and Texas. Watch morning map from just before midnight. Winter weather advisories, winter storm warnings, blizzard warnings from Iowa westward through Nebraska, Kansas, Colorado, with fog to the north and some thunderstorm watches to the south. QPF chart, precipitation over the next 5 days through Wednesday evening at 6 o'clock. Shows some decent amounts of precipitation over Texas through the deep south and into the mid-Atlantic, with some snow possible over southeastern Nebraska, southwest Iowa, and northern Kansas. So let's take a look at the 0Z GFS Model Run at 6 p.m. this evening. You can see the Peace Energy with the X over southeastern Nebraska, about near Falls City, Nebraska, with the energy to the south. The main batch of showers and a few thunderstorms will be from Kentucky southwestward into South Texas, with the light snow extending across Iowa, Nebraska, and Kansas. This will quickly dissolve as it moves to the south and east, and the remnant will be over Florida and into the mid-Atlantic. Here it'll be cooler with highs in the 30s. Heading into Monday, beginning of the next work week, cold high pressure is going to be coming down, 1040 millibar high over Saskatchewan, so temperatures will be cooling off into next week with highs in the 30s. Tuesday, there could be a few flurries or light snow showers over the far southern counties of the state, but mainly across Missouri into Kansas and Oklahoma. Temperatures still will remain in the 30s, and that will be the case into Wednesday as that moves off to the east and cold weather continues, or, well, it would be seasonally cool. And even into Thursday, some lake effect snow over the lakes, mainly over Superior and Huron, Erie, and Ontario. And Friday, still cold air coming down from Canada, but it'll be seasonally cool because of the lack of snowfall across the state after the days of melting. That'll happen even into a week from today on the 11th. Big vortex over eastern Canada, over Quebec and Ontario and James Bay. Northwesterly flow aloft here will keep the cold air coming from Canada, but it'll still be seasonally cool. Temperatures in the 30s with a few chances of a few flurries and lake effect over the Great Lakes. A few days later on the 13th, Peace Energy comes up as the ridge develops over the far west, trough axis over the central part of the country, and with that a low pressure will form here over northwestern Illinois, and we could have some substantial rain or rain-snow mix, or even some snow, depending on what the temperatures look like at this time. We had a few days later to the 17th, another trough over the center part of the country, the ridge still over the Pacific Northwest. Two pieces of energy near the U.S. and Canadian border. This will bring an Arctic front down, but most of the snow will stay well to our north, and this will bring cold air down once more in from Canada. And at the end of the forecast, a few days later on the 19th, a big vortex surrounding the U.S.-Canadian border, centered somewhere near Winnipeg, and this is going to be a pretty substantial cold snap if this is right, as warm air gets shunted well to the north. So we'll see if this happens, but the NAO still looks positive at this time. Thank you for tuning in to the weather forecast video. We'll have another one tomorrow.